Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Facing the Waves. Today I wanted to take you guys around our little homestead, our little farm that we have, and show you all the animals that we raise and show you our gardens and stuff like that, because I don't think I've shared it on this channel yet. So these are our little baby quails. They recently hatched, and we have 5 of them right now, and then we also have a incubator full of some more eggs that I'm trying to hatch out. So hopefully we get a good hatch number from these. The last ones we hatched, I think about 10 of them out of all these eggs actually successfully hatched, and then 5 of them ended up dying, so I only have 5 of them left. But I'm going to take you around, just a little tour. I'm about to do all the farm animal chores right now, so I thought it'd be a good time to show you guys around and just show you our little homestead, because we do have another channel. It's called Beatz Sweets Farm on YouTube, and that's where I share most of my gardening videos and animal videos and all that kind of stuff, but I wanted to share it on this channel as well, just in case you don't follow that channel. So this is our little kitty. This is Sasha. We also have 2 other barn cats somewhere around here. This is Boots right here, and Oreo, he's over there. These are just our little outdoor farm cats, and they help us catch the mouses and the rats and all kinds of stuff they bring home to us. But let's go around while I do the animal chores and show you everything else. First stop is our little chickens. These are meat chickens. They are the breed that are usually raised like in the factory farms. These are usually the type of chicken that you find at your local grocery store. We choose to raise our own chickens, so I actually order them online. And we raise them in this little movable type of cage. So we move them to like a fresh new spot of grass whenever this gets all dead and dug up, which it is now, so I am gonna have to move it soon. So I just gotta refill their food, and they stay in here for their whole lives until they're ready for butchering. So we order just small quantities at a time because we only have the one little cage made. So we just order 10 at a time. That seems to be working out good because you don't want them to be overcrowded. So I just gotta fill up their food and top off their water, and that'll be it for them. They're very easy maintenance. Like I said, we just move around the cage to a fresh new spot about every 2 weeks. When they get bigger, I have to do it more often because they poop a lot more. And they dig up the grass a lot faster than when they're little babies like they are now. And with meat chickens, it's very important to not give them food 24/7, because they will sit and eat until they make themselves sick. So I try to control their food. And as they get bigger, I'll probably fill up the little food dish more often. But for now, I just give them the one, and then once they finish that, they're done. And it helps control their weight so they don't gain weight too fast and make themselves sick. Sometimes they even die from eating so much food. They still got water, so they're all good to go. And the next thing I check up on is Buddy, our cow. Hey, Buddy. I checked this morning when I took the kids to school, and he still had food in his bucket. He is officially weaned off of milk, so we're not bottle feeding him anymore. Hey, Buddy. And this is usually his nap time. He already had breakfast, and he just lays here in the shade, takes a little nap, and then he goes off on his day and eats grass all in the front yard. He has a whole front yard to himself right now. So we don't have to feed hay yet or anything. We still have grass, and he's eating his feed, which I'm gonna just double check he still has some food in there. Yeah, he still has quite a bit. I usually keep this bucket halfway full, and he'll finish it by the end of the day. So that is Buddy, our cow, which we keep in the front right now, along with all our chickens and all our quails. We still got water in those pools, so I don't have to fill those up today. This is our quail cage, and we also have some chickens in here. We have some little chickens that are not big enough to let out loose with the other chickens. These are some more quail eggs. So these are full-grown size quails. They are fully mature, laying eggs already. And obviously that's a chicken, but all these little birds are quails. We have about maybe 10 of them in here. And then once the other ones that are inside are big enough, I will put them out here too. We have plenty of space for a lot of quails. They still have food. I do have to fill up their water container. And this is just like a enclosure that we made out of scrap materials, because quails do fly like regular birds, so you do have to keep them enclosed. Then I have their little shelters here when it rains, a little kids playhouse, and we put a roof up here so they are safe from the rain. So I just got to fill up their water, and that's it for the quails. Alright, Buddy's eating some more food. Quails are done. All I have to do up here now is release our chickens. Some of our chickens are loose. Some of them decide not to go in at night, so that's why they're out already. But at nighttime I usually wrangle them up in here, so they're a little bit safer at nighttime from predators. So they sleep in here at night, and then I put them out to free range in the morning. So we have our ducks and our chickens, roosters, and off they go, and they are free to free range the whole front yard, the whole property, all throughout the day until sunset, and then I bring them in. I don't feed them in the mornings because I want them to be hungry in the afternoon. So I basically just fill up a bucket of food and come in here and fill all these dishes, and they'll follow me right in. So I usually check for eggs. We haven't been getting too many eggs lately. Then I clean up any excess poop that we have. I'm not gonna do it right now, but just wanted to show you guys the release of the chickens. This is our flower garden back here. We got a few things growing. We mostly grow flowers inside of the boxes. And then we have banana trees, papaya trees, blueberry bushes, all in this garden. And then I plant other random vegetables like cucumbers. I have black-eyed peas growing in there, some mustard greens, collard greens. So that's one of our gardens. I forgot to show you the other ones over here before I head to the back. You can probably hear the pigs all the way in the back of the property. They do that every morning because they're extra hungry. So chickens, I only feed once a day. Buddy the cow, I keep food in there all day long, so he can eat as he's hungry. And then the pigs and the sheep. The pigs I feed twice a day, morning and evening. The sheep I only feed in the evening to get them in for the night, just like the chickens. So this is another garden. This is our little farm store shed that I open up whenever we do open farm days. But this is our garden that's right next to it. This is kind of our herb garden. Look at how tall this lemongrass is. It's taller than me. Got a citrus tree in here, pigeon peas back there, our passion fruit vine, and then mostly herbs we have in there. Then we have this little plastic greenhouse. Let me get it open. Where we're growing peppers, bell peppers. We have some spicy. These are cayenne peppers. There's some beets and carrots back here. But we're growing these in here because it helps with the bugs. The bugs don't get to them as often as if I had them planted out in the open. So that definitely helps a lot. Alright, so that was it for the front. Chickens, meat chickens, cow, quails, and our 2 gardens up here. And we will head to the back. I actually got to get something. I am watching my neighbor's pet pig, so I have to feed him separately in the mornings and in the evenings. So he has his own little special food. He's on a controlled diet, so I have to keep him separate so he doesn't gain too much weight while he's under my care. Alright, this is the back of the property. We have 2 farm guard dogs. I don't see the 2 dogs in the front. We have 2 dogs that stay in the front of the property, and then we have 2 Pyrenees dogs that stay back here and protect the sheep at nighttime. Alright, it's gonna get pretty loud because of these pigs, but I'm gonna get the big one, that's Wally. I'm gonna get him out and feed him his food, and then feed my little ones all their food. Alright, go get your food over there. You got a whole one to yourself over here. Alright, back here I just feed them. Pretty simple. I already fed the ones over there. That big one over there, she's the mom of all of these piglets, but I separated them. Her water barrel is still full. They're eating their food. These waters are still full too. And the piglets are eating all their food. And Wally out here, my neighbor's pet pig, is eating his breakfast. And I usually just let him free range a little bit before putting him back in here. So let me just lock this up. And we'll be good to go with the pigs. Then the only thing I do with the sheep is just release them. I put them in here at nighttime just because I don't want them roaming around at nighttime and being subjected more to the predators. They're in here safe, and the dogs do a pretty good job of keeping anything else away. So we have 2 female sheep. They are both pregnant. Cookie should be due soon. She's supposed to be due sometime this month. Probably more towards the end of the month. And then we have, right now we have 2 males, which will only be keeping the biggest male. So I don't feed the sheep. They are out free ranging all day long, and they eat grass and whatever weeds they find and stuff. So I don't have to feed them until the evening time when I want them to go in there. That's when I give them a little bit of feed. And the dogs I feed in the evening as well, because if I fed them now, the sheep would eat all their food, and they like to take their time with their food, so I just feed them a bunch at nighttime, and then by the morning they're already done with it. Hey, get out of here. No. Sheep are trying to get in there. Let me close this up. So this little back shed is where I keep all their feed, and that's where we keep our lawnmower and all that good stuff, tools. So I'll show you back here. This is our food forest. This is another garden, one of our newer ones, where we planted fruit trees. You could get an up close view of our passion fruit up here. Our passion fruit vine. Some papayas. Here you can see some unripe fruit. We have the hibiscus, the edible hibiscus. And we have banana trees, orange trees, growing all throughout here. So I just kind of try to space everything out so it has plenty of room to grow. And it's just our little food forest, I call it. Here's another banana tree. This is birdhouse gourd. It's climbing up the fence and it's growing the little gourds right here. I'm surprised the sheep haven't eaten any of this. They must not like it. Alright, so that's our little fruit forest that we're working on. And our last two gardens, this is our biggest garden back here. We are growing green beans in it right now, pigeon peas. I planted a little bit of corn, but I try to keep it with just one major item, which is the green beans. They're all just now starting to sprout, so there's not much to look at. But you can see the little corn over here. And let me see if I can zoom in to the green beans. So those are all green bean sprouts. So that is our largest veggie garden. And I have it fenced off so the animals don't get in there. And this is another small garden, not really in use right now. Besides these tomatoes that grew by themselves, this is a bunch of tomato plants. You can see some unripe tomatoes. I just picked the right ones yesterday. So there's not much going on in this one, just this tomato plant that took over, and there's some flowers starting to sprout, and a papaya tree that fell down. So that's pretty much it for the back. We have the two gardens in the back, two gardens in the front, free-ranging sheep, our Pyrenees dogs, and our pigs. Let's see if I can find the two dogs in the front so you can see them. Our Pyrenees are called Aspen and Nova. They are sisters. And then in the front we have two dogs that we took in. We adopted from families that could no longer have them. Ashley, she has been one of the best farm dogs, one of the best dogs that we've ever had. She's so obedient, friendly. She barks at any bears or other animals, predators at nighttime. So our two front dogs, they do a pretty good job of guarding everything in the front, although I don't think they'll ever hurt anything, whereas the dogs in the back are bred to be guard dogs, and they will kill anything that's back there that's not supposed to be back there. Ashley, there's Mammy. Hi Mammy. Ashley, where are you? Oh, there she is. I passed right by her. So we got Mammy over here. She's a little bit more shy. She won't really interact with us much. And we got Ashley here. And she's so friendly and lazy, but she's a good farm dog. I know you are. She's a really good farm dog. She doesn't mess with our chickens. We've had some dogs in the past that ate our chickens, but these two don't do any harm to them. They coexist very good with them. Now the dogs in the back, they are not good with chickens. If a chicken accidentally goes back there, they will kill it or like just play with it. So we try to keep the chickens up here. Sometimes it happens, it's unavoidable. The chicken hops the fence and the dogs get to it. They don't always kill them, but they like to rough play with it and chase them, so that never really ends well. But they're good farm dogs too, and they protect our animals at night, because we did lose a couple lambs. The first year of our journey we lost a few. We're not sure if it was to predators or what, but ever since we got them, we haven't lost anything. We haven't had any problems. And they bark at anything that's not supposed to be back there. Even like wild birds that try to land in our property, they will chase away. So that is it for our little farm tour. Buddy, what are you doing? Buddy's getting so big. If you follow our Beatz farm page, we got him at 3 days old. And I believe he's about 4 weeks now. And he's been doing really good. He's fully weaned off milk, eating feed and grass. And he's getting bigger. So we will be raising him for meat as well. We try to raise most of our own meat. We do have some pet animals, but for the most part we try to raise things that are dual purpose, like chickens. We raise them for their eggs. Then the meat chickens we raise for meat. Quails we raise for mostly for eggs. And then the sheep, our female sheep, I would say they're all pets. And we do eat some of the males when like the sheep are born and we have a lot of males, because we can't keep too many of those together. We eat some of those. The pigs, we have some pet ones and some meat ones as well. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour. Let me know if you're interested in more videos. For sure check out Beatz Farm, because anytime we have like a new animal born on our farm, or I do garden updates on there, you don't want to miss out on all of those, because I won't be posting too much of that on this page, since I already have a page just on that topic. What are you doing, Mammy? So yeah, I'm gonna head inside. I'm gonna come back out here later to get some gardening done. I'm gonna head inside, edit this video really quick, and post it up for you guys as soon as possible. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and visit our Beatz Farm channel as well. And have a blessed week.